Hello viewers, this is Dr. Wahid Baig from Jaipur, India. Let us talk about another Unani medicine, a single drug, an herbal medicine called Dammul Akhwain, Dammut Tanen, Dammus Saban. These are some Arabic names of this herb. In Persian, it is called Khoon Siyavasha. Just like in Persian, Hansraj is known as Persiyavasha, just like that, Dammul Akhwain is called Khoon Siyavasha. In Hindi and Sanskrit, it is called Ropras, Rangbrak, Hiradoti. And since women often use and mention this herb a lot, they also call it Khoon Kharaba. In fact, Dam means blood and Akhwain means brothers. It is a plural form and it roughly translates to blood of brothers. This is because it is very dark red in color. That is why it has been given names like Dammul Akhwain. Its temperament is cold and dry to the third extent. Although some scholars disagree as to the extent of coldness or dryness, but there is a common consensus that it is cold and dry. In fact, it is so cold and dry that if you keep it on your hand for longer periods of time, the skin of your hand will start to shrink, as it works really well at shrinking skin. It contracts the tissues and is able to stop blood from flowing. We will talk more about it like we usually do, but before that, we will take a look at it and we'll learn how to identify it. Look at it, viewers. This is Dammul Akhwain. Look at its color carefully. It is dark maroon in color. And a specific trait is that it shines from the top. Even the parts which are not looking shiny enough right now, they will also start to shine when they are rubbed a certain way. For example, we will take this piece and we will rub it on the cloth, and now you can see it has also started to shine. This is a special way to distinguish fake from real Dammul Akhwain. That it shines, and if it is not already shining, then it will start to shine if you dust off the particles using a piece of cloth. So this is Dammul Akhwain, and now we will take a look at the fake Dammul Akhwain that is also commonly available. This is the fake kind. First thing to see here is that there is no shining on it. Even if you try to rub it to make it shine, you will see a lot of visible cracks and it will not shine like the original one. Both of them are brittle and both of them do not dissolve in water. But even after you try to dissolve them in water, you can look at them here. This one, the original one, has darkness in it, while this fake one, even though it has not dissolved in the water, it has become so fine that the water has taken a red hue. So like this, we can see both of them are different when submerged in water. And we can also take a look at both of them together. So Dammul Akhwain is a very important medicine and it is also very costly, so special care should be taken to ensure that it is original. Dear physicians, you have just seen Dammul Akhwain. It has a lot of benefits like a lot of other Unani herbs, but every herb has a special benefit that it is known for. The most special benefit of this herb is that it stops flowing of blood, in the sense that it can stop selanodam, which is hemorrhaging. No matter where the bleeding is happening from, either it is nose or from the urinary tract, or it is menorrhagia or due to piles. Even rectal bleeding or any kind of bleeding that is happening in the body, it can stop that. Its dosage is from 1 gram to 4 gram, although 1 gram is quite sufficient. Apart from this, if someone has an anal fissure, then they can apply this herb at that region, especially combined with olive oil. For example, if you take 25 grams of olive oil, 25 grams of bubble gum and 10 grams of Dammul Akhwain and heat them up, then it will take the form of an ointment. And if this ointment is applied at that region, it quickly fills the fissure up and heals it. Even during cases of anal prolapse, if you create an ointment like this and apply it on the affected area and push the anus back, it constricts it so well that that also heals very quickly. But it also affects lungs and kidneys a little bit. Since it is a drying medicine and these organs need to have wetness in and around them, so this could cause some slight issues. In such cases, if the ingestion course duration is long, then we can add katira gum or babul gum additionally. For smaller durations, it is not needed. To stop bleeding, it is one of the best medicines. There are a lot of formulations in which it can be used. And I will have to say, in fact, that the results are amazing and very effective. Apart from this, it also helps in taking care of excessive warmth that is generated in the liver and the gastric tract that can lead to peptic ulcers. In these cases, you can use it standalone as well as part of a larger formulation. Also, not only internal wounds, but is also effective against a new wound that is outside on the body, which is either very old or fresh and deep. You can grind it extremely finely and apply it on the region, and it dries up the wound very quickly. It is actually a miracle. No matter where the bleeding is happening from, although I would like to urge people to exercise caution, since bleeding may also mean excessive and serious bleeding, and you have to ensure whether it can be controlled just by medical intervention. This is why an expert Hakim should have an understanding as to why the bleeding is taking place. If the source of bleeding is such that stopping the bleeding can lead to more problems, then the root cause of the problem should be focused on and it should be treated. No one should blindly apply it, although it is an amazing herb, but it should be used with caution. This was Dammul Akhwain. See you next time.